everyone, it's Susan Anderhagen, founder of the Anderhagen Group and xfactorleader.com. I just read such an inspiring book and I thought I would share the story. Now the book wasn't about leadership, but it really had a lot of great leadership lessons in it. It's a book called Wine to Water by a man named Doc Hendley. Now the book is about himself. He was a young guy in his early 20s and was a bartender in Boone, North Carolina, small town, and read about how many millions of people in the world didn't have access to clean water. So he decided, what can I do as a bartender? He decided to create a fundraiser to collect money to help people that didn't have access to water, and he created his own nonprofit called Wine to Water. Now he knew nothing about fundraising, but I think he collected about $6,000 and then had to figure out what it was he going to do with this money. So he contacted an aid organization that sent him to Darfur. Now in Darfur there were lots of issues, including having no water. But he knew nothing about how to dig wells or anything, but he hired a couple of local people and went about going to dig wells, but later learned that there were many wells he could just fix. So the main thing he was doing was fixing wells, digging a few wells, and also getting chlorine tablets to clean some water where people had access to water, but just it wasn't clean. He was there for about a year, kept raising money with Wine to Water, and since has been to places like Haiti, helping people get access to clean water. When I think about the lessons here about this guy, there's so many. First of all, no one appointed him a leader. He wasn't leading an entire organization. He just decided on his own that he was going to go do something. You know, the very first thing was just how much initiative and courage it took him. The other thing was passion. He truly was passionate about this, and everywhere he went, he was learning and teaching people how important it was to help people get water. And when he came home from Darfur to visit while he was there, he felt so guilty about the abundance of things we had here when he just came from a place where people couldn't even get the very basic of water. And then the other thing was just all of his caring, really caring about the people he was helping. And the fourth area was he realized after being there a while, Darfur was a very dangerous and is a very dangerous place. And sometimes they would go fix wells or dig wells just to have these rebels kind of destroy them afterwards. So he decided the only way he could sustain his presence and his help was by teaching local people how to continue his efforts and fix wells and dig wells, and so that instead of just he and his small little team, he could spread the knowledge and then spread the ability to help people. And that's really what he spent the last of his several weeks there doing. And so I just wanted to share that. It's just such an inspiring story about a small town guy that just wanted to make a difference and really use so many leadership attributes in doing that. And if anyone wants to look up the organization, I have no affiliation with it, but it's called winetowater.org.